So back to YouTube. Let's go do our rounds. I guess I can complain about you having to be at work early today. But if that's the case, then I'll have to give you 2 morning kisses instead. I'll bet at it. Why about 2 hugs as well? You drive a hard bargain. These two. Good morning. You're all up on that M today. Alright, you leave on your field study today, don't you? Good luck with that. Yeah. Oh no, not again! Why are there always so many people around us? Only doing this because Harrison's asked me to, that's all. Yeah, we're all just shaming them. By standing around. What, you're going up to Nord? Now? Bah. Now you've got me wishing I was. Be sure to ask the guys there who they think will win the summer races. They know their horses and I could use the info. I don't think that'd be quite as helpful as you're hoping. None of my people are familiar with Imperial horse racing. Well, have a good time anyway. Nord's a nice place. Or so I hear. Yeah. I guess. Hello and good morning. Oh, good morning. I hear that your class will be going to the Northern Highlands and Brioni Island this month. Both are quite a distance away. North's supposed to be very chilly even during summer, so I would suggest that you pack accordingly. Well, kinda late now. I've heard that North can get awfully chilly even in summer. Maybe in best interest, make sure you all bring coats. Yeah, I think that's kinda late. Oh, there's Celine. Hello, Celine. I feel like I've seen this cat around a lot lately. Here come see us off. There's something very don't get ahead of yourself about that expression. What is it, Reen? Hardly the time to be playing with cats. Nah, it's always time to play with cats. Let's get ready and head to the station. Right. And Emma. The meow though is so weird. It sounds so weird, man. It's as if everyone in the shopping district decided to wake up early today. How's the sign that we've got an exciting and fun day ahead of us? Wish you all luck on your field study. Even Tyzel woke up nice and early, so the energy levels are already high today. Wish you all luck in your field study. Got up early today since I heard you were leaving on your field study, but turns out that Sharon had already finished sweeping up the entrance to your dorm. Maids really are amazing. I hope I grow up to be as lovely as Sharon. Maids are so lovely. They're pretty, they're polite, and they're efficient. Hope I can be just like that one day. Yeah, maybe. Got up pretty early today, but Tyzel was up even earlier. She really is something else. Hardworking daughter like her deserves a nice reward. Got up pretty early, yeah, she really is something else. Okay, so it's the same. Sometimes they change, other times they don't. Not really sure how they decide that. Guessing Radio 3 is closed? So it's the cafe. My wife gave me a real earful last night. All because I have arrived home late too. Does she realize I have workplace relationships to maintain? I don't know why the cafe is open this early, but I'm not complaining. Maybe I can drown my troubles in coffee. Yeah, that's what coffee's for. To drown your troubles. Hey, I don't know what it is I smell, but I know it's delicious. Oh, someone packed you a little lunch, huh? Spill the beans then, champ. Did your girlfriend make it for you? That's my man. Oh, your caretaker made it? That's a little less exciting. Still smells great though. That's the kind of meal you really want to savor. Yeah. I think we'll find anything specifically important during the morning, but might as well check. Oh, hello. Oh, Kenny's here. I think he's always here this early. I woke up nice and early today, but why is Kenny always up this early? You'd think there aren't any good fishing spots in the Northern Highlands, right? Wrong. One spot I've heard that's pretty far north though. But if you do get a chance to check it out, you've got to tell me all about it. If you manage to catch any fish in Nord, let me know. Hopefully you'll get the chance. Hello, Rose. Oh, not Rosine. Sister Arnella. Good day, everyone. Isn't it a refreshing morning? May Adius be with you on your travels. Please take care. I'll be praying for you. There's Dolly. Guess I was right about Rosine wanting to become a sister. I used to look up to them myself when I was younger. Here's hoping her dream comes true. Your field study will be taking you to the North Highlands this month, correct? Hear that the nomads reside there revere both Adius and the winds. They live their lives giving thanks to nature for its blessings, never forgetting all they owe to the world around them. We could learn much from their way of life. Hear that nomads of Adius revere nature's help alongside Adius. Ideally, we'd all do the same. Rosine will be a marvelous sister. This is coming from someone who goes to church every day, so you'd know it must be true. Yeah, it makes you very experienced at what makes a sister, right? You go to church every day. Oh, look. Oh man. Yes, I should have known I was gonna lose anything to the studying. So, are you really going to wear a bikini on our swimming lessons next month? Yep, deal's the deal. Yep, and she's gonna be calling herself Linda. It's fine though, cause I'll be pretending to be you anyway. You set it up so I'd lose either way? Yeah, she did. Already chosen which bikini to wear. Can't wait to see how people react to Linda in her bikini. Where does she get these crazy ideas? More importantly, why? I won't let her get into that bikini, even if I have to put my life on the line to stop her. Yeah, she is. She's just fun. Fun and funny. Very cultured. Oh my! Good morning, you're also up early, even by your standards. I assume this means you have a long journey ahead of you? Please take care, then I look forward to welcoming you back safely. I heard that your field studies can be fairly dangerous. Please take care, look forward for your safe return. Okay. Oh, ad break. Didn't even realize. So who can we find here? The groundskeeper. Well, how about that? One student ended up having to take over my cleaning duties in the courtyard. To make my rounds a little easier in the mornings. Maybe now would be a good time to check up on the equipment in the storehouse. Okay, same thing. Yeah, there's some very cultured characters in this game. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Oh, hello there. Honestly, that instructor Thomas seems to have spent the entire night doing research. The library is quite a mess as a result, so I need to assist him in cleaning it all up. Glad I woke up early and came along to the academy. What in the world was Instructor Thomas researching though? This month's field study is taking you to the North Islands and Bryony Island? Is it too late for me to join Class 7? Both locations are home to ruins from the ancient Neolithic civilizations. Just think of all the unsolved mysteries. One theory connects them to the Dark Ages, while another suggests that they might be related to the founding of the Empire. Oh, this is also fascinating. Just sit back, relax, and let me enlighten you on everything I've ever heard about them. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we're really pressed for time. As in, we need to get going right now. See you. Hopefully you can hear all about it next time. Is that a word that means envy, but about 1 billion times bigger? Because that's the way I feel right now. What if Instructor Sarah wouldn't mind us taking me on as her teaching assistant for a while there? Yeah, it looks like he's been up all night researching. How does he still have this much energy? Oh, some people are just special. Oh. Seems like we're not missing any of them. Hello. I hear your dorm just got a new caretaker. A former maid, just like me. She's great at cooking, too. Well, she thinks she can show me up. She's got another thing coming. Alright, anything you want, I'll show you just how well I can cook. Your new caretaker is amazing. If it's a competition she wants, then it's a competition she'll get. Okay. So you're heading to North Highlands, huh? That'll be a dozy of a trip, considering you'll have to travel quite a ways north and then cross the border. Stay safe, the guys. So you're heading in. Do you sell battle scopes? You do. We have a few both of them, so just the battle scopes. Nobody's here, nobody here, nobody here. No barrel? No barrel. And of course Toa is here. Hello, Toa. That Field State Day is taking you to Gaius' hometown, right? But isn't that really far away? Indeed, it takes half a day just to reach the station closest to the Highlands. We'll be arriving there this evening, and then we'll be traveling even further from there. We might end up spending the whole day just in transit. Wow, this month's field study is no joke. Not that that's unusual. Either way, it's pretty exciting that this is the first time you get to go abroad as part of your curriculum. Just be sure to act like a proper Erebonian gentleman should. Understood. Fantastic. Good luck, everyone. I'll be cheering you all from here. Oh, and praying to Hades that you all make it back safe and sound. It's a nice person, Toa. Whenever I try to use the control, it never goes well. Hey George, what you have to tell me? Seems like the Yarble's bike's running just fine. Guess pulling yet another all-nighter was worth it after all. Now to write that report for the Institute of Technology. Might as well bang that out while I'm in a good mood. Alright, let's have something sweet and get going on this report. Oh yeah, let me go if you want me to take a look at your arcs too. Yo, Jellica, how's taking me for a ride next? Think I can squeeze you in. Of course, Toa and all the lovely ladies who asked me earlier take priority though. Wouldn't expect any less from you. Yo, you getting ready to take off for your next field study? Heard you're headed out pretty far this time, but just think of it as your chance to go out to go wild. I just got back from my morning ride. You gave me some good feedback, Green. It's all tuned up and smoother than ever. Much appreciated. I'm glad I could help out. Getting that thing seems like a great way to clear a head. Riding through the North Highlands on a steel horse like that would be incredible. After everything you've told me, hope I get a chance to visit. The idea of a place practically overflowing with nature definitely piques my interest. And I can't even imagine how good it would feel to ride across the Highlands. Not that far from Rower either. So maybe I'll actually get a chance to try. Oh no, let's check if there's anybody in the old schoolhouse. I remember that I bumped someone here at some point. I think it was Fido. I think it was Fido. Just lying there, sleeping. Oh, Holland. Patrick was clearly holding back in our last match and he still completely overwhelmed me. But I won't lose to him next time. I'm not the weakling I once was. Oh, he leveled up? It was too harsh on Bridget the other day. You think? There's no point in dwelling on it now, though. I've got practice to focus on. Just apologize, man. Oh, nobody's here. Really nobody. Yeah, I figured this one would be here. Wait, let me check something. Okay, no chance. Good to know. She's leaving on another field study today, isn't she? She's been trying to hide it, but I can tell that she's had a lot on her mind lately. Please try and help her though, whatever is troubling her. He seems to have a I can't think of anything worse than being stuck cleaning this early in the morning. Take calm, man. Just think of the credits and get through this. I can't believe I messed up my herbal science exam so badly. I brought shame upon Uncle Makarov. Yes. Leave it to Min to get every question on the exam right and still get a 0. She just had to answer in the wrong section. I'm not allowed to pass her with a grade like that. I'm not totally cruel though. I did manage to salvage half of her score. You'll just have to make up the rest with volunteer work. It's a cruel joke that school put me in charge of watching over her. Then she starts working at the crack of dawn. At least you can have a smoke now. What did I do to deserve this? Actually, the exact same thing happened to me when I was at the Institute of Science. 3. Meat apple. That's actually funny. So, principal. Thor's board of directors is comprised of 1 chairman and 3 directors. While they each have their own individual positions and views, they're all directly involved in the Academy's administration. I wasn't aware that Rufus was one of the directors. Who would the chairman and the other 2 directors happen to be? I could tell you now, but I'm sure you'll have the opportunity to meet them in due time. He dodged that one well. I know one of them. Members of the board of directors are pretty directly involved with the Academy's administration. While they do clash from time to time, I believe they are all leading the Academy towards a bright future. You may meet them all soon enough. I can't remember with the other 2 though. I know one. Oh no, there's paper everywhere! How do you manage this every damn time? Those 2 really do get along, don't they? Just listening to them has cleared away my burning blues. And was told to do some volunteer work to make up for exam results. Having been raised in a strict noble household, there are times when I wish I were able to act as carefree as she does. Oh, you're still here? Do not forget that the Northern Highlands are both disputed territory. Both Ereboni and Calvard claim them as their own. Things have been calmer of late, but the fact remains that this field study takes place on foreign soil. You must take that into consideration with every action you take. Speaking of politics, a famous general resides at the Zendergate, which rests on the border. To conduct yourselves appropriately. Will do, sir. I've already informed Zendergate of your arrival. You have a long trip ahead of you. Be sure to arrive at the station early as not to miss your train. Oh, how did Class 7 manage to come in first? Now, you listen here. Don't you start getting arrogant just because you outscored Class 1 once. Don't start getting arrogant. Besides, with Class 7's dubious pedigree, this must be a fluke. There must be some explanation. Just cry about it. So we can go up. Oh, nobody's here? Really? I guess we went through everything. We can actually go towards the train station. Whoops. Messed up. Yeah, we talked to everyone. All is Gucci. Let's go and continue the story. Yes. Yeah, that's true. That too. Oh, Reen! You're ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, we're about to leave. Hmm? Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh yeah, you're right. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Aimdal this time. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. Oh, we can actually speak with them. Oh yeah, it's the first time we've been in the same group, isn't it, Fee? This would be fun. I guess. Know if I can say that about everyone, though. Things don't seem too bright for the other group. Good luck, Fee. Seems like this month's gonna be a struggle too. Yeah, Elliot. We'll get by somehow, though. Don't focus on yourselves. You just focus on yourselves. Don't worry about us. We'll do it. Thanks, Elliot. No, I want to talk to P. Not you. Aren't you going to buy your tickets? No, I'm hungry. Yeah, P. Just leave Group B to me. I know I was kind of a pain in the ass before, and I caused everyone a lot of trouble. So I want to make up for it by keeping everything moving along smoothly this time. Just so long as you don't forget to fulfill your duties as our class's vice president. Now, see here! Who went and made you the boss? Easy there, Marcus. I trust you to take care of things. At any rate, I'll make every effort to ensure things don't get too heated between them. That's the least I can do to apologize for the trouble I caused during our previous field studies. We also received packed lunches from Sharon. The time has come to witness the skill of your household maid, Alyssa. Right. Well, at least with Sharon you can expect quality. Reaching Bryonia Island will be quite a lengthy journey, no doubt. But you have these lunches, so I think the trip at least has the potential to be an enjoyable one. No word about fee. Good morning, Class 7. Your Group A is heading all the way out to the North Highlands this month. You heard right. You'll need to change trains twice, first in Aimdal and then in Roar, right? Correct. From Roar, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. You should only need to buy tickets for as far as Roar. Ah, that won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yeah. Certainly. Okay, that's 5 passengers bound for Roar. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. There we go. Oh, there they go, and there we go. Should have equipped them, now that I think about it. Generally, we don't fight at the start of the chapter. Well, at the start of the field trip. Passenger service bound for Aimdal, now arriving on platform 2. We ask all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. I'd say we timed that pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. Wow. These two, man, these two. It seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing our way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, I'll leave them to you then. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. You'll probably need it. I like uses. I think I like all of them, really. Oh, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Lettuce and cheese. And I'm getting a hint of pickle in there too. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this tea is actually equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. I have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid though, I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests as you'd expect, but she also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree, she must have started to working before sunrise to prepare all of this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. So we're headed to Bryonia Island this time. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Not to mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? Uh-huh. During a landing operation in the corpse. Oh, speaking of ruins, the Gram has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint Castles or something like that. You must be referring to Loigrim Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces onto the lake itself. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on the days when the mist clears. Oh wow. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I feared as much. I thought she is doing it on purpose. Laura seemed uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. Yeah. He doubts. No man, you know. Mercenaries, they have no honor. That's the problem. Just have no honor, man. That's the problem. God, you know how Lara is about honor. He's the honor knight archetype, after all. The honorable knight. So we're in Aimdall. It never ceases to amaze me just how big Aimdall Station is. I've heard it said it's not merely the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folk around this early in the morning. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Already calling it quits, Machias? Really? Hang on, you can't give up already! How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. I mean, worry a bit, I guess. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway... this is where we split up. No, is it? You're traveling towards Ordis. You'll be heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to Roar first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaia's homeland. You'd better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. P, Laura, you both take care too. Wow. Pointing them out like that, Emma. Well, see you all next week. Quite. Mm-hmm. Oh? Who's watching there? Huh? Oh, there's Elise. Run, Elise, run! Run, Elise!
Something on your mind, Elise? Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye?
Yes.
Like your brother, perhaps?
Please, Your Highness. I just thought I saw someone I recognized.
No, you did.
But it couldn't possibly have been him. I can't imagine what would bring him to the capital this early in the morning.
Someone you recognized?
I wonder.
I wonder. But I knew you wouldn't deny it.
Those eyes, though.
That your brother is handsome, I mean.
Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him.
Oh, come now, I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk. I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it.
What's Mariage Cross?
But that's an adult lingerie brand.
There we go.
Please excuse us, Captain Claire.
Oh, hello, Claire.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Scandalous.
Not at all.
I forgot. Alpine is also quite a
I
character.
came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly.
That game doesn't need a remake.
I look forward to accompanying you today.
I mean, if they would remake it, I would say just make a full cold steel in one game. With the full core
It'll be
games.
a pleasure to have you with us. Certainly.
I mean, the game is... Remember, Cold Steel 4 is still on the same base and using most of the same assets, and it's a pretty recent game, so it doesn't make sense to remake it. At least not yet. Maybe a remaster. But even a remaster, I'm not too sure it's worth. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the Nord Highlands. Nord Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard range, but the visuals are fine. That's the mountain range north of Roar. I'm guessing you'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. But then again, like I said, that's a remaster, not a remake. Yeah, I agree. Completely. Would make way more sense to remake the older games. And yellow. I'm guessing into a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the North Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than Imperial Army bases, the only place you'll find people is in nomadic settlements like the one I'm from. If anything, we'd have more sheep than people. Oh, really? I need to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. Sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. But didn't they do some remaster for it? Or was it just a port? In addition to the scenery, the North Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from the Highland stock. That's true. Horses are essential to the livelihoods of folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by the Arabons is one of my people's primary sources of income. Yeah. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses of the riding club uses? Correct, all of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that's where Emperor Drycles first started building his army after all. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the islands, Thundergate. Oh, by the way, this is why it's gonna take a while until I play Persona. I have so many of the Saga of Hero games to play before I go into the Persona series. Haka. That's as far north as trains can take us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 AM now. We should reach Road Station by midday. After that we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in it for the long haul. Still, we won't get a chance like this often, so let's try and make the most of it. Dude. Let's talk for this. Not too much longer now. I guess this will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? It's still a little awkward going home after you ran away from home. A little, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been in Roar since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Oh right, I almost forgot, if you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Roar. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Wow. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? Pray the House of High Arms little mind, and they're full of a thirst, even less. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, seemed like his anger just got the better out of him. I'll bet you regret it later. And regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy. As a classmate and as a friend. He's a swell guy. Green's a swell guy, man. So don't be hard on yourself. Thanks guys, it means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reen. Okay. Anyway, let's get in and out of First Station as quickly as you can. Trying to find that Prytane. We're taking the rest of the way to Nord as soon as we get there. No, we can play Blade. But is there any point of playing Blade? I forget. But in traveling to the North Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. Feels strange heading out beyond our borders. A little emotional even. Oh yeah, there is a point. Yeah, we got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kind of things they'll have us doing when we get there. Can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. I am a little worried about how P is holding up though. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura. Not sure there's anything we can do about that. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on those two for us. Got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. What is that makes Fia and Laura regard each other so coldly? I just hope they find something during their field study that helps patch things up between them. But something that helps patch things up between them. Guess it was just water that was missing. Here's this. The horses of the North Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that raises horses, but the horses from Nord are in a class all of their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you search across the Empire. Though now I can see why Hart is such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Harter's the horse we have back home. My dad would often ride out hunting with our dog, old dog. Buttocks. I'm bad at reading French. Back when I was a kid, he'd lift me up on his back and let me ride around. I see. This will be an excellent opportunity to learn about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, it seems like he's really into this. Yeah, he does enjoy horses. Ever since the Arbor Revolution, the Imperial Army has become more and more reliant on machines. But even in spite of that, the horses of Nord are still highly prized across the whole of the Empire. I enjoy it, Akira. I do really enjoy the combat. The Highlands may not be within Ereborian's borders, but the intertwining of our histories goes back centuries. I mean, it's a very story-focused game, and I do like the world building and how it links up between all the games, even if you can play each series on their own. Well, here's a sight for sore eyes. Haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. Hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. Seems happy to be headed home. Always been curious. How did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? Well, about a year ago I met a general in the Imperial Army up in Nord. One thing led to another and he ended up giving me the recommendation to attend the academy. I was strangely adamant that my skill with the spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. I see why an Imperial general might have taken interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not in just the tales of the Eisenritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Just recently that I've been learning how far back the connection goes between Nord and Erebonia. Indeed. Talk to guys again. Really grateful to the guidance of the winds for allowing me to receive the recommendation when I did. After all, if I hadn't, I'd have never had met you all. My life would be the lesser for it. Okay. So let's play Blade with all of them.
Let's get started.
Indie game. Anyhow, yeah, the Trail series,
Go on, draw a card.
I've only played Cold Steel, but from what I could see, everything is pretty good.
Looks like I'm going first.
Okay, we need to draw.
done it.
Didn't I play that?
I won.
I can't remember the rules. I remember this game being a bit tricky.
Please go easy on me.
That's what happens when you stop playing a game for long. Forget stuff.
Shall we draw then? Allow me to play first then. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
Yeah, I really can't recall.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Oh no, this could be trouble.
Play a tree. Oh right, you need to each to add up. Yeah, that was the main rule I was forgetting.
Oh no, this could be trouble. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. It looks as though I win this time.
Alright, that one is... That was dumb. It's fine. Not like we gain much from winning anyway.
If we have to.
What does the one card do again? That's the one I can't recall.
Draw a card. I'll be going first. Take this.
Ah, that's it.
How about this? Now you've done it. Now you've done it. How about this? Now you've done it.
Let's have a bolt for when I play the 7.
How
Yeah.
about this? Now you've done it.
Yeah, I lose.
My victory was assured from the start.
But kinda was. Maybe you could have done better. No, I don't want to talk, I want to play with you.
Shall we
Thanks
begin?
for the rememberings. I mean, you don't really gain anything from it, so
Go ahead
it
and
doesn't
draw.
really matter.
You should go first then. Well done. Huh. Well played. I'll use a bolt. I hate to do this, but... well done. Huh. It seems we need to draw again.
Oh.
I'll go first then.
No, I'm screwed.
It seems the winds were on my side.
Yeah. Okay, save. Because I'm gonna cut the video for YouTube here. I know, we'll go for the rest of the bit. I know the minigame changes between games. On the Cold Steel series, at least. The Ministry of Railway wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. The special express line is bound for Roar. Our next stop is Roar, the terminus of this express line. Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train. Ah, here we are. My first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when I first came to the academy. But even then, I could see why people associate it with industry. Feels like the whole city is one big mass of iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Oh, those are the orbital generators for the industrial plants. No, I can't. I'm bad at that. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. And they would forget which one would have which voice, because the cast is pretty big. Wow, really? If I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. I thought about it, but then, nah. I tried a little bit at the start, and then, nah, this is not gonna work.
Oh, hell no!
Yes, they have the exact same range. Bro, that's too. This game is too long for that. Well, we finally made it as far as Roar. We'll need to transfer to a freight line to reach the North Highlands from here, right? Right. There'll be a freight train leaving from Platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. I mean, do you guys know how big the cast for these games is? Like what, 30 characters? Or more? Right, I'm heading off. Okay, don't forget to write. Or to maintain proper hygiene. And make sure you eat balanced diet. I know, I can look after myself, sis. You better promise to come back home on the very next vacation you get. I promise. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of people to talk to. Ooh, whoa, look at all those trains. It's the coolest. Okay, let's see if I could talk to the mother. It's not letting me. There we go. He's always so excitable. But I do wish he had a knob control, volume knob control sometimes. Pick. It begins at 3 o'clock. Would you like to check in at the hotel first? What time is the conference again? Annabelle, I can hardly believe I've made it all the way to Roar. Never imagined that he would be such a dogged pursuer. Oh, this one, Annabelle. I think she's probably talking about her butler, maybe? I see the train to Heimdall has finally arrived. I missed the train I was originally hoping to board, but I'm holding out hope that I won't miss my business meeting. We're here to visit a friend. Dad does this every time you get off the train. I suppose he's getting up there in the years. We're finally here. That 4-hour journey from Heimdall never plays nice right back. I think we told it to everybody. Oh, my apologies, but we're currently cleaning this area. I'm totally sorry for the inconvenience. Then where are we supposed to? Oh, there we go. Come to think of it, it's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey? Sounds like a plan. Still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. Seems highly unlikely in a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need for that.
What?
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 No way.
Sharon?
It is her.
How did you get here before us?
Super maid indeed. You took the words out of my mouth.
Ah, the power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady. And as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings. I do hope you'll enjoy them.
Excuse me, kind sir. Have you met our Lord and Savior,
thanks.
King Daniel? Yes, praise the Lord. Oh. Special packed lunch.
We really appreciate you going to all the trouble to make these for us.
See, and then there's this problem. Then my voice would not go along with their actual voices.
True. That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
The power, she just explained, it's the power of love,
It
guys.
seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Well,
You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
yeah, somehow I don't think that's how she did it.
You got me.
Hmm.
I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well.
You can just borrow the kitchen in the airship.
They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste.
Well, thank you.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
Hmm.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something.
You're not planning on coming all the way to the Nord Highlands with us now, are you?
No, 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 no.
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Oh.
Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
There she is.
Mother?
Hello, Elisa.
Lisa just screams a lot.
Ah, you all must be members of Class 7. I'm Elisa's mother, Irina.
Yeah, we heard.
Also the chairman of the Rhineford group.
Nope. Just the chairman of an arms in the industrial thing
It's a pleasure to meet you.
company.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius Warzel. Glad to make your acquaintance. Eustace Albarea. A pleasure.
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter.
The classic.
I
the
wish I could
son, the
stay
daughter.
a while, but unfortunately I have work that can't wait.
Of course you do.
Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman.
I mean, Alyssa technically did run from home.
What? Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say? It's always work with you, isn't it?
There she goes.
You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
Just going through her rebellious phase.
My lady.
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Seems there's a lot of friction between them.
She didn't make it obvious enough, it seems.
You can live your life however you see fit.
Hmm.
I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you. Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility,
Oh,
it's your choice to make.
no, who's she referring to?
Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life.
Well, especially when you have your maid there.
In the monthly
To report.
reports I receive from the academy.
Hmm.
What?
Nah.
I knew Sharon would relay back information about me,
Hmm.
but reports from the Academy itself?
Yes, spoilers. I mean, I know the story more or less, so I don't really care about spoilers.
Oh, you must not
I've-
have known.
You don't really need to worry too much about the spoilers, unless Akira cares. I don't. I must have not have known.
In addition to my other responsibilities,
Hmm.
I also sit on the academy's
Oh,
board of
she is
directors.
part of the board of. Okay, so she's one of them. I just can't recall most of it.
Oh my, that means
Just like Rufus.
Yeah. True. So is that guy a direct? No, I think he's a chairman. The other
Does
one I
appear
know.
That way.
Not
I'd
sure.
certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford group a canny choice as a member of the board.
It is an interesting choice, indeed.
The Rhineford group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbal staff,
Hmm.
as well as your Arcus.
So we're all just.
I must say,
Yes.
I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
There you go. Get used as a test subject.
please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey.
But yeah, we'll just go through all of this.
Elisa,
You alright?
There we go. Yeah, I should have just cut the video a little while ago. Oh well, it is what it is. Yes. Damn it. Damn
This
it.
is fine.
I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then. Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. Abundantly clear. Things have been rocky between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I highly doubt you'd be able to find that out. I don't know what to say. You have our sympathies, I suppose. Sympathies. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out wherever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. Should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses has taken a dip since my first day at Tours. So your mother's been paying your bills the whole time? It does seem like a strong possibility, especially considering her presence on the board of directors. I can see what you're grousing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared the time to come and greet us. At least he showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Right. Because Eustace also has a thing with his father. Eustace. Forget it. Yes. Eustace is jelly. Well, we just entered the tunnel. The first of many, now that we're going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. Seems like she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. He's a subpar because she had to make do with the airship's kitchen. I won't let her hear the end of it. Wow. Well then, let's dig in. Someone who was just complaining? That's really weird. Wow, so you're going to the Highlands for an academy field study. Sounds like you're budding soldiers to do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. War seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, it feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towers over even the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of a similar height? Nah, I'd say my dad is the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother's fairly short, though I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I remember you mentioning you had quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. Can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. Man, seeing you kids rushing off in some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Isengard range now. We should reach Zendergate in 2 hours or so take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on your way to Trista? Yeah, made the same trip back then too. He had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Erebonian culture. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I'll bet that serves as a pretty useful primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful to for helping me come to this far. But most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and to the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic Gaius. Yes, classic Gaius. Let's see if we can reach Zendergate so we can take a small break. Need some more coffee. Hey, that looks like we ought to be coming out of the last tunnel any time now. Let's see. Lisa, use this. We're almost there. Ah. Oh. There we go. Nord Highlands. Finally. So this is... can only just make out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's the Nord Highlands. I'll admit it appears even more breathtaking than what I was expecting. I'll be even happier to hear you say so once you've seen it up close. There we go. Ah, you've arrived. Oh, it's a pleasure to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise, it's been months since I last saw you. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though it's the first time I've ever seen the thorns ensemble in red. The color they use for my class, Class 7. Yes. Looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, I'm betting he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Zendergate. Seems quite close to Gaius. An Imperial General with an eye patch. That seems familiar somehow. These must be our classmates. Indeed, there are about half of my classmates from Class 7. Nah, I can't. Didn't you see it was between... whatchamacall them? Well, you know, the parentheses. That means they can't hear you. You can't hear them. I'm Reed Schwarzer. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Lisa Rainford, sir. And Emma Milstein, sir. Yusuf Alberea. It's an honor. Haha. Seems like your classmates are as interesting a bunch as I'd heard. Yeah. Zex Vander. I'm Zex Vander, Commanding Officer of the Imperial's Army 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-Eyed Zex. So, you're one of the guardians of the Arnor family. Oh, it seems some of you already know of me. A guardian of the Arnor family? Oh, now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. And One-Eyed Zek Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. They say the Vander and the Arsage schools of swordsmanship are the two most renowned styles in the Arabonia. It is truly an honor to meet you, sir. I'm just a military man, hardly deserving of quite that level of praise. I'd love to hear about all of you and your excursion to the Highlands, but unfortunately, we don't have the time. We should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? You need to head out now if you want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Right, so I asked Lieutenant General to arrange some transportation for us. Aha! Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. Wow. Ooh, that's nice music. Obviously, it would have flute. I think. Yeah. It's simply breathtaking. I had no idea land so beautiful lay at the far end of the railway. Honestly, I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. And horses. Horses? Are you saying we're to travel to the settlement on horseback? The Highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine, you're a member of the riding club. And Reen and Elisa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I learned it back at home, so it should be okay as long as we aren't making any tricky jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. Not a problem, you can just hitch a ride on the back of someone else's horse. Elise would probably be best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes. Although I do feel a little nervous. Yes, I know what you're about to say, Rake. I can already tell. Let's mount up at once then. Okay, steady now, steady. It's a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure to hold on tight when you start moving. This should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. Oh, and before I forget, I'm sure Gaius won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. A map? Oh, nice. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty big area. There's a high level of detail. Looks as though the army's surveying expertise is being put to good use. Indeed. Hope it will prove useful during your field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, it's about it from me. You should be heading out. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Laken. We will. Thank you for seeing us off. You'll excuse us then. There they go.
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
Yep.
It really is. I feel like I'm one with the wind.
I'm one with the
But if you
wind.
didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club would be fuming with envy if they could see us now.
Probably.
I'll bet.
Anyway, my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully we'll be able to reach it before sundown. Right.
Let's move.
How to ride a horse. Horseback riding controls are largely the same as those for regular movement. Use the left stick to move and dash by pressing R1. Oh, we actually start?
Yeah.
Okay. Priority right now is making our way to the settlement in northeast anyway. Okay. We are gonna save here so we can actually play the video for YouTube. And I'm also gonna take a small break. So, see you guys later on YouTube.